Monday morning, everybody. We're still in Kansas. It's about 6:45 a.m. You might see some of those big wind turbines over here to the right. Seen quite a few of those around here this morning. And a lot of cattle. I'm still a little over an hour from my customer. I've only been driving about maybe 30 minutes. But my delivery window for this load is from 8 to 3. So this will put me there about 7:45. I can get in there and start taking my tarps and stuff off. Hopefully get unloaded fairly quickly and then see what's next. Really don't have a good guess from here where I might go. Yeah, I can see a lot of these wind turbines off to the left and the right. So we got Coffeyville to the left, Iola to the right, and straight ahead it says Fredonia. I'm on Highway 47, heading west. My ex-trainer, Robert, the guy who trained me at Maverick, had just called me. You know, he has his own truck now, and he hauls refrigerated freight. In fact, he said he's hauling a load of onions he picked up down in South Texas the other day, and he's about to deliver some of the load in Starkville, Mississippi. Then I think the rest of it goes to Memphis. He's hauled about every kind of thing there is. We were talking about, because I've had somebody left me a message over the weekend asking if Maverick does freight in all 48 states. So I was asking Robert about that, because you know Maverick has a USA division that covers a bigger territory than what I do in the Midwest region. And Robert said, you know, that the USA people could go typically to any state, but that they rarely go. He said that, you know, the Flatbed Mavericks don't do much, you know, out into the far west or up in the northeast, but it's possible you could. Like, I know a guy that went through Maverick training with me that he had a haul one time up to, I think, Idaho. It was like a construction site, and we had like 7 or 8 trucks that took some construction materials out there. But that, it's not a normal trip, you know. That was just kind of a one-time gig. And I didn't know this either, but he said, well, I did know that the USA people have to stay out at least 2 weeks at a time, and the same for glass. Now that may have changed, because it's been a few years since he did this, but he was a glass hauler for Maverick, and he said that the glass haulers have to stay out 2 or 3 weeks at a time too, because they typically have longer loads, you know. That they do a lot of hauling from, there's a place in Texas, there's a place in Pennsylvania. I know they go into Canada a lot. and even go out to California. So they have to stay out longer. And I was asking about the boat division, because I talked to Brad, who's a potential Maverick recruit in a few months, and he's moving to Missouri. And I mentioned the boat division because, you know, we haul a lot of boats. I mean, I don't know that it's a boat division, but we have quite an operation there in central Missouri around the Tracker facility. Haul a lot of, you know, bass boats and pontoons and stuff out of there. So I mentioned that to Brad if he's going to be in Missouri. But they stay out, according to Robert, they stay out a couple of weeks at a time also, and I didn't know that, so that may be a factor. But I like the routine I have in the Midwest region where I get home every weekend. Most of the time. Okay, well, there's just some early morning Kansas road footage, folks. All right, folks. Well, supposedly I'm about a quarter of a mile from my customer. Got to make this turn, and they should be right up here. This is Main Street, or Highway 58 in Gridley, Kansas. See. There's a big Gridley Armed Forces Memorial Park over here to the left. Okay, let's see. No, that's some kind of a co-op right there, so I'm hoping this metal building here to the right is it, but I can't see the sign yet. Oh, let's see. Yep, countertop trends. Oh man. Alright, let me see where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Well, I just parked right here in the street. Only a couple cars came by and just went past me, but I went in there and there's a lady in the office who told me just to back up and turn down this street and just park in the street. Oh, mercy. All right, so here we go. Making sure there's nobody behind me. So she said just to come down here and just park in the street and go ahead and untarp and all, and somebody would be out. Well, I guess I'll just stop here and start untarping. Well, I didn't feel that parking right here was just right, so I walked around the back of the building and went inside and found a fella that told me to pull around to this next street, which makes a little more sense. That's small town living for you, though. The guy's like, yeah, just park right in the middle of the street, get your tarps off, you know, so I can get on both sides of the trailer and we'll get out here in a little while and get you unloaded. But I can tell from seeing some of the work inside that they take this fiberboard, like I was thinking, and they put laminate on it, like some of you have probably bought at Lowe's or Home Depot. You know, you can go in there and get a section of laminate countertop and then cut it to whatever you need, cut a hole for your sink, you know, whatever. I've bought several of those over the years, but that's what they make here. Alright, so I'm gonna park right here and leave room for vehicles to get around me and get to work. Alright, more later. Okay guys, so I'm back here behind the warehouse of Countertop Trends, parked in the middle of the street like they told me. I've got my two big tarps rolled up and put away, just showing you the load as a reminder. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 straps to take off and roll up, and then I got to take this plastic sheeting off and throw it away, and it'll be ready for unload. At least it's a nice blue sky day, so that's what we're up to. Let me get back to work. Okay guys, so I'm getting unloaded. I got my 10 straps, my big roll of plastic, he had me dump it over there, and my two big tarps rolled up. You know, all that took me about 40 minutes, just if you're curious. Weather's great, nice and cool, so hadn't even broke a sweat. But this is my friendly unloader Dan over here. He said I could film him taking off a bundle, so it looks like he's going to the other side. He's just setting them out in the lot for now. So here he goes. Pretty simple unload. So there he goes. Turns into your future countertops. Looks like he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe about 8 more lifts to go. So that's how it works, folks, here in Gridley, Kansas, right in the middle of the street. The only person that's come by here was somebody that pulled into their lot, looked like to go to work. So nice quiet little town. All right, let's get him doing another one here. So Dan, you guys take this wood product and put laminate over the top?
Yeah, we run through a series of machines that folds down and puts laminate on the top, and then at the end of the line you got a backsplash.
Yep, I've bought quite a few of those over the years.
Pretty good process.
Yeah. Now I know where it comes from. All right guys, so that's how it works. All right, let me get in here and do a couple of things. Maybe they've sent me a pre-plan. That'd be nice, and I can go ahead and see where I'm going next. All right everybody, so good old Dan got me unloaded back there. I'm heading back around the building. I was just listening to my next work instructions. I'm going to Pittsburgh, Kansas, which is about a little over 2 hours from here, 110 miles, to a place called Sanderson Pipe, getting a load of plastic piping of some sort. I kind of think I might have been to this place once before, maybe a couple of years ago, but I'm not positive. And it delivers tomorrow in Clarksville, Tennessee, at another Sanderson Pipe facility. So that's what's up. See you later, Gridley, Kansas.